Also, we do need to talk about the fact that Jabril Cox originally, at the end of the last season, he was expected to go around the 3rd round. And originally, I was like, okay, we got to get Jabril with our 3rd round pick. I want to say our 3rd round pick is number 70. But Jabril took a huge jump after the Reese's Bowl. They loved what he did in the Reese's Bowl, the Senior Bowl. And then now the scouts are saying he's looking like a 2nd round pick. And he's expected to go top 40. Yeah. Eagles number 37. I think we should go ahead and select Jabril Cox. What's up? What's happening? What's popping? What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another great episode of Simone with the Sports. I'm Simone, bringing you guys the daily sports talk. Almost daily, but hey, who's counting? Who's checking? So, if you are new here or if you are old here, make sure you like this video. Make sure you leave a comment. Let me know what you're thinking. And also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed. Also, there is a link down below to buy me a coffee to help fuel this channel and help fuel the Eagles offseason, help fuel this NFL draft. Get Howie's mind right for the draft. So that link is below to buy me a coffee. Also, there's a link below to subscribe to my podcast, Tough Calls, where me and Dylan have some of your favorite analysts and some of your favorite athletes chop it up with us on the pod. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So today we are talking about Jabril Cox. Okay, guys, linebacker out of LSU. Also, former linebacker for North Dakota State University with the number 37th overall pick. I had to do it. With the number 37 overall pick, the Philadelphia Eagles select Jabril Cox, linebacker out of LSU. That's my pick. Simone with the Sports. Go ahead and stamp it now. Lock it in. Jabril, get your jersey ready. You're coming up to Philly. Now listen, Jabril Cox. I'm taking this linebacker given the fact that, okay, there's a few assumptions here. You guys remember when you was in math class and you were doing formulas and you had to take certain things into consideration, assuming, that the slope is always negative, or assuming that demand always goes up when price goes down. There's some assumptions you have to make with this pick. One, assuming we do not get a linebacker back in the potential Carson Wentz trade, because as of right now, we don't know, heck, if Carson Wentz is even getting traded. Like I said, I won't believe nothing until Adam Schefter says that final tweet. Also, assuming we do not get a linebacker back in this potential trade with Carson Wentz. Obviously, if we get a linebacker back, if we get Raquan Smith from the Bears or another linebacker in this Carson Wentz potential trade, of course, we won't be taking a linebacker in the 2nd round. This is also given the fact, because I know you guys are going to jump in my comments, oh, why would we take a linebacker when boom, 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 boom is on the board? This is given the fact that we go offense with our 1st round pick. Given the fact that we go, whether it's Jamar Chase, DeVonta Smith, Waddle, Kyle Pitts, given that we go offense with the 1st round pick, I'm selecting Jabril Cox with the with our 2nd round pick. This is also given the fact that we don't trade back in the draft. And now, why am I giving you all this givens? Because I know y'all guys gonna be jumping in the comments saying these are giving these assumptions. Now, why would I take a linebacker? Because our linebacker group was busted last season. And I'm going to tell you guys about what Jabril Cox will bring. And let's go ahead and listen to some of his stats and some of his numbers. So, he spent 3 years at North Dakota State University. He had 258 tackles, 32 tackles for a loss, 14 sacks, 6 interceptions, and 18 pass deflections. Then he spent 1 year at LSU, which was this past year, to prove, I can do it too on a big level. It's not just on a little stage with Jabril. Jabril can do it everywhere. So he took his talents to the SEC. In 10 games last season, he had 58 tackles, 6.5 tackles for a loss, 3 interceptions, a pick 6, and 5 pass deflections. Okay, so the biggest thing about Jabril Cox that he brings to a linebacker room is his ability to make plays in coverage and his ability to make plays against pass catchers. He has been great against tight ends. He's also been, credited, touted, admired for some flashes of ability. He's even had covering some slot corners. Now, I know that's not going to be his role in the NFL, but it's just interesting that he was able to just get involved in every area of coverage when he is playing. I think that was when he was playing with LSU. So the biggest strengths that have been accredited to Jabril is his ability to play not only on the strong side, but also the weak side of defenses as well, and his speed. His speed is the biggest thing that these draft scouts have mentioned about him, in his ability to stick to his assignment in coverage and cover ground quickly. So his biggest ability is his athleticism and his speed. I think he ran a 4.6. And his biggest ability is his coverage and his ability to obviously gain speed, switch positions, be agile. That's the word. Also, the biggest knock on him though was sometimes he'd get a little bit lost in the run defense, which is a little bit of a knock, but our linebackers were terrible in coverage last season. So if we keep Alex Singleton, if we keep TJ Edwards, they obviously will have the lockdown on the run defense. Jabril can be that guy who will help them out in coverage because they were terrible in coverage. But the knock on him, again, on his ability to stop the run was like a little, the scouts did say it was a little tic-tac, nitpicky kind of knock, and it wasn't something that they don't think he would be able to correct on the next level. So I don't think that's a big thing to worry about with him. Also, we do need to talk about the fact that Jabril Cox originally, at the end of the last season, he was expected to go around the 3rd round, and originally I was like, okay, we got to get Jabril with our 3rd round pick. I want to say our 3rd round pick is number 70. But Jabril took a huge jump after the Reese's Bowl. They loved what he did in the Reese's Bowl, the Senior Bowl, and then now the scouts are saying he's looking like a 2nd round pick, and he's expected to go top 40. Yeah. Eagles, number 37. I think we should go ahead and select Jabril Cox. Obviously, there are some other routes we can go linebacker-wise, not just in the draft, but free agency, but I highly doubt we're going to go linebacker or defense with our number 6 overall pick, just because it's going to be a little bit high unless we were getting our hands on MICAH Parsons, which I doubt we'll get at number 6. Who knows? But if we don't get MICAH Parsons at number 6, I highly doubt we're going to go corner so high at number 6, just because the defense in this draft is really loaded, especially in the 2nd round. So I do think we should go with our number 6 pick. If we don't end up trading back, we need to go offense, because the offense of talent is really top heavy in this draft. But with our number 2 overall pick, we need to go ahead and select Jabril Cox, because he is a guy, and he was a finalist for the linebacker of the year award. I can't remember what the name of the award is, but he was a semi-finalist for the Linebacker of the Year award, which is a national award for all linebackers, and he was a semi-finalist. So that just goes to show what a great talent he is, and he was. Being able to take his talent from North Dakota State and translating it directly to LSU, who knows what he could do on the NFL level. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you like this video, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, make sure you turn on the notification bell, because videos, like I said, are coming like boom, 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 and you don't want to miss anything, because you guys know I'll surprise y'all with what I'm talking about. So make sure you also check my description box and buy me a coffee to help fuel this channel. Also, make sure you subscribe to our podcast, Tough Calls, which is in the description box below. Let me know what you want to see in my next video, and until next time,